What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? How's everyone doing? I just I just watched one of the craziest Beyonce videos I've ever watched in my life. It was the green light one, and I'm like shaking. I still have tears in my eyes. Look at this. So I'm lit up, and I'm watching some more Beyonce, and I'm excited for it. So this is another Patreon request from my friend Jordan. Jordan, thank you so much for all the support, all the requests, all the messages. I just appreciate it so much. It's so much fun having a friend on all the platforms, on the Instagrams and everything. It's such a blast. But so this is Beyonce singing Spirit acoustic versions from Black is King. I like Beyonce with an acoustic guitar. Like, this is gonna be. I've said this before. I would sit in a room and just listen to Beyonce sing. And I would also sit in a room and just listen to the bands play. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much texture to both. Like, it's just I don't know. There's so much to watch, and then just like having something as exposed as just like singing with an acoustic guitar, like, and like, Beyonce is one to bring a message too. So it's just like I'm sure it's gonna deliver. But so thank you, Jordan, for the request. You can check me out on Patreon. The link's in the description box. If you like it here, you can like and subscribe here. You can drop your comments down below. Y'all can see this. Let me make sure there's no audio issues, and let's go. Beyonce doing tings. Okay. What an artist. Just art. Like, look at this. He's doing his channel. Check him out. I'll put the link in the description box. Great beat. Great outfit. Look at this.
Pictures of paradise, singing, rise up to the light in the sky. Watch the light lift your heart up, burn your flame through the night. Whoa, spirit, watch the heavens open.
Wow. Like holy, like, let's just go back. Let's just go back a little bit. Let's just go back to the beginning of this. Hold on. So I was gonna say, I thought that she was like in a church or a cathedral or something, because like you just get that big room noise, and that actually might be what it sounds like in that room. So like when I talk about like reverbs and delays and stuff, like with any like sort of like a source feedback, it's replicated off stuff like this. Like they're trying to recreate this, because like me talking into a microphone is fine. It's one thing, right? But when you're singing, you don't want it to sound like dead and fall off. And when you record in a studio, you want to capture the vocal perfectly. So you have like if you've ever been in a nice studio, it's weird. It feels like the words just fall out of your mouth. Like they just end right here. Like it's the strangest feeling. But like that doesn't actually sound good to the ear. So you create in post these like room sounds, right? Like, and like you can have like from like a 30 millisecond to like 90 millisecond. You can have these big huge ones like a 2.4 like second or millisecond or whatever, right? Like you can have all kinds of them, but they're all just trying to recreate this room, right? Like this sound in this room. So like this could be 100% organic. I wouldn't be surprised. And Beyonce's voice sounds so good in this. Look at this.
For the very first time. Well, the melody that pulls you towards it.
Like it's neat. Like when she goes down to that like really low, like the warm note, it's like the room itself almost like almost runs over her vocal. It's just like the way that it's captured in this room, because like the microphone's obviously right in front of her. It's probably further away, so it's probably getting a lot of that room that you can't take away. It's just like the natural essence of it, right? But it's just like it's such a dope way of presenting like what she's up to, and she could probably feel that. Like she could probably, like when you hit a note like that in like a beautiful building. I'm imagining me singing in a choir in this church in town here, and like when you hit a note and it just resonates in that room, like you don't want to let it go, you know?
Painting pictures of paradise, singing, rise up to the light in the sky. Watch the light lift your heart up, burn your flame through the night. Whoa, spirit, watch the heavens open. Yeah, spirit.
And then you hear her like when she says spirit, she pronounces the spirit, like the part of it, and the choir kind of comes in. So like there's this choir saying that I learned. It's you don't want to be the first in, you don't want to be the last out, right? So it's like Beyonce comes in and everyone comes in and like builds the chord behind her. So Beyonce announces the sp, and everyone comes in the ear it. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to have a bunch of like and then into the chord, right? So it's like they're obviously doing a really good job. It's just like it's really neat to see that. See if you can catch it.
Can you hear it calling? Yeah.
See how it's like Beyonce starts the can and the runs, and then the band or the choir comes in with like and you know what I mean? Wow. Wow. That was like magic, like pure magic, pure magic. And like I'm speechless, literally speechless. I was like grasping at things to talk about. But I guess that's why it's a reaction, right? Y'all got to see my face just be still for 2 minutes. But hey, I appreciate this. I appreciate the request. I appreciate the support. Keep tossing me stuff like this because that was beautiful. I appreciate it. We'll see everyone again soon.